What's up guys, welcome back to Wreckless Millennial Wednesdays. Today I'm going to be talking about how to keep yourself motivated when you're paying off debt. As a reminder, I upload every Wednesday and Sunday, so if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit the button so you don't miss any more content. Let's get on into the video. So the first thing I want to talk about is challenging yourself, and what I mean by that is challenging yourself to find new, fun, cheap ways to have fun, to entertain yourself, to hang out with your friends, to hang out with your family, and just really finding innovative ways to not spend money on things that you usually spend money on. If you guys used to go to the movies all the time, you maybe have a stay-in movie night and like build something in the living room with like stuff you have in the house and pop some popcorn and have a fun movie night. But if you still want the going out factor, you want to like go out to drinks with If you still like the going out factor, which I don't like as much, you can go out to drinks with your friends and order a water. Try to have a good time that way, then that's up to you. But try to find fun, cheap ways to do some activities that you used to do, or make up new activities with your family or your friends. So the next thing I have for you guys is to reward yourself, like along the way. If you pay off like a milestone, like I have a little chart up here, I'll insert like a picture. I have a chart up there and it's like paid off $1,000, paid off $2,000, and like mark it off as we go. And at the beginning, me and Nick were like, oh, we're gonna buy some furniture every time we pay off like a big thing, like pay off my credit card, buy nightstands, pay off my car, buy a couch, whatever, and stuff like that. But that really fell through because I just couldn't see myself spending that much money on something else when we had goals to reach. Find little tiny rewards throughout your debt-free journey to reward yourself for paying off, you know, like $1,000 here, $1,000 there. Maybe you go get a coffee during that week and that's your little reward. Or maybe you buy yourself a candy bar in line at the store or something like that. Some tiny reward that is not going to hurt you in the long run, but will make you feel a lot better about what you have going on. The next thing I have is to track your progress. Please track your progress. You won't know how much you're paying off unless you track your progress. Write it down several times. I have mine listed 1, 2, 3, 4 times, I think. So I'll link that video down below and I'll put it in the cards. But I have my debts listed in 4 different places and I love to track my progress. Some of them don't get as updated as others, but like if I leave one not updated for like 2 months and I come back and I see it was at like $15,000 and now it's at like $10,000 and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been doing so well. It just makes me feel better about the debt-free journey and how I'm staying on track. The next thing is crucial. Reach out to others who are doing the same thing you're doing. Once you find that little community of people who are doing the same thing you're trying to accomplish, it is wonderful. It makes you feel like you can accomplish anything that you never even thought you would have in your path. It really just gets your hopes up for the better, and once you see that people are actually accomplishing these things like with their own salary, with their $30,000 salary a year, paying off $100,000 worth of debt or whatever in like 3+ years or something like that, you're like, oh my gosh, maybe I can do it. If I stick to it and just keep on going, I can accomplish what I want to accomplish. Going along with that, I want to talk about your friend groups. I'm not saying get rid of your old friends and put in new friends that are like budget savvy and have all these things, but let your friends know what you're trying to accomplish so that they don't keep inviting you to things and like feeling like you're saying no because you don't want to hang out with them. You're really just saying no because you have goals to reach. Communicate with your friend group or your family or whoever that you're trying to reach goals, and going out with them every weekend or going out to eat for whomever's birthday or showing up at a wedding, buying wedding gifts, whatever, all that stuff that you gotta do. Let them know that you ain't gonna be doing it. That brings me into the next thing I want to talk about is the word no. The word no is very important. You can say yes and take it back, because I have done it 3 times in the past month. So I was supposed to go to the beach. I said, no, not going. I was supposed to go to a wedding. I RSVP'd yes to the wedding. I said, no, not going. I was supposed to go to the mountains with some friends for that wedding, and I was finding Verbos and Airbnbs for that wedding. Like, oh yeah, I can afford this, blah, blah, blah. Took it back. No, I'm not going because I have goals. I want to reach these goals, especially by the end of the year. I want my car going. I'm so ready to have that thing going, and I just cannot wait until it's gone. You just don't know. If you know, you know. If you don't, sorry. You guys should be listening to podcasts that will impact your budget journey, your debt-free journey, whatever kind of journey you're on. There's a podcast for it. So me personally, I listen to the Dave Ramsey podcast, the Ken Coleman podcast, and the Manifestation Babe podcast. I'm gonna link the podcast that I listen to down below, and I just kind of listen to those throughout my morning, or I'll put some headphones in while I'm cleaning and listen to that, or I will listen to them at work. Going along with the podcast is reading financial books. So the first financial book I showed in my top 5 best purchases video, which is the Total Money Makeover book, and that is by Dave Ramsey, and that is the first like financial book I got my hands on, and I'm so glad that I have read it and I have seen what people can do and what can happen with my money and what I want to happen with my money, and like retiring early, and I just get so excited about these things, and I'm just like, oh. The next book I think I want to read is For Rich or For Poor? I don't know. I'll put it right here on the screen and I'll let you know. I need to order it from Amazon. So I'll link some financial books down below that have been recommended to me by other YouTubers, and yeah. The next thing I have is download your money apps. You need to have your banking app on your phone. If your loan company has an app, you need to have that app. You need to have some kind of app that tracks your spending besides your bank account app, that you go in and physically put in the numbers that you spend every day or monthly or anything like that. And then you also need to have like a savings tracker app or something like that, just to have all of your money on your phone at your disposal whenever you need to see it, because checking my bank account every morning has really changed how I think about my money. You wake up, you look through your bank account, you're like,
ooh, what is that $185 purchase? Like, what did I just buy? I don't understand.
And then sometimes you have people using your debit card for like 20 cents, and you don't even realize that they've been taking 20 cents for you for like 3 years, and that adds up. Just logging into your bank account every morning, checking your statements, figuring out what you're spending, what you're not spending, what's going in and out of your bank account, what every penny is buying and what every penny is saving. You just need to keep track of, and I promise it will make it's so much easier to stay on a budget. So recently with like quarantine and stuff, we've been finding things to do around the house and like staying inside. So find stuff to do around your house. Is there a closet you need to declutter and throw some stuff away out of? Is there a bathroom you need to clean every week but you just can't get there to clean it because you're just like, no time today? Find something to do at home in your house that you love to do. Just find that one thing that would keep you sane from not spending money, because I'm a spender and it's difficult. So get creative with someone around you, someone in your community, someone who also is on a debt-free journey, maybe even your spouse. Get creative and try to maybe out cheap that person. So say you're gonna do something, do like a family night, and yours is gonna be on Friday, his gonna be on the next Saturday or whatever. Just schedule it out and see which one of you spends less money having the family night, and just compete and just see how much money you don't spend. And it really just makes it fun. Like, oh yeah, I spent less money than you. Meanwhile, you got all that money in the bank account that can go towards your debt because you're not spending any money on family game nights or anything. So yes, try to compete with somebody to do something cheaper than they can. Alright guys, that is all the tips I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the button. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And as always, I upload every Wednesday and Sunday, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.